Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and thanks for watching the video today. Now, for those of you who checked in for the live where we went through a lot of the other stuff that wasn't shown in the previous with my nephew in my little vault, or whatever you call it, where I store a lot of my personal collection. Thanks for the comments and the kind words that you guys put on there. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I mean, there's a lot of different things in there. Many of you have been asking for me to show on this channel for a while, but he did a great job of setting up his video and going through actually doing a live with multiple angles and that kind of stuff in the video. So it was pretty cool to finally get something like that done. And the audio was much better on this one than in our first one. So let's now, these are the two things that I bought since the last video. Got an unlimited Charizard EX Battle Boost PSA 10. Hopefully I win the other three versions tonight in the PWCC auctions. There is a first edition, and then there's also a first edition unlimited with the reverse holo. And then I won this one from Probstein. I got it for a lot cheaper than the previous ones, and the main reason I think it was because the condition really isn't super optimal. You can see that whitening on the top edges, which really you shouldn't see on the front of a card, especially a Japanese one. And then the back, it does look good. There's really nothing going on there, but from the front, I would have said that this should have not gotten that 10, but it did get the 10, and I was happy to pay a much smaller premium to have this one. Seems like every time I win one of those things in auction, somebody cancels it on me. Alright, so first we're going to start off with, we have Harvey. And he bought a heavy gym challenge. Please shout out Harper and Caitlin. So hey Caitlin, hey Harper. Also the Pokemon Push on YouTube. I'm not really sure what the Pokemon Push is, so shouting it out, but I don't unless it's, you know, where everybody's trying to push Pokemon back onto YouTube and get the views back up. I'm not really sure what that refers to. Alright, so here we go. Is this a 20.86? Yeah, alright. So we're up to 20.86. These are about half of a tenth of a gram heavier than the previous ones. The 20.82s, those for some reason just didn't. Those were ended up being light, so the 20.81s had hollows. And then the 20.85 did have hollows, so now we're up to 20.86. Let's see what we have in this one for Harvey. I'm going to start off with the Brock's Geodude, Erica's Paris, Giovanni's Nidoran. There's the water energy. Another Nidoran. Got the male and the female. In the name, they only change up that little symbol. Got the male and the female. Lieutenant Surge's Voltorb. Got Koga's Zubat. Nice. Lieutenant Surge's Eevee. That's really good uncommon. Rocket's Minefield Gem. So this is the one that I've told you guys multiple times. It has the error in the regular version, in the regular print. For those over here in the US, you can see it right here. If Tails put damage counters on that Pokemon, it doesn't say put 2 damage counters, it says put damage counters. So there was an errata for that, and it was later corrected in the gym challenge that was printed, we believe, exclusively overseas. Oh wow, you got a Blaine's Charmeleon as well, so those are really good uncommons. So now, for the final card, can we get the Charizard? Oh, you got a Missy's Golduck. Nice swirl right there. This is another one of those cards where if you get the 10, it sees a huge premium. So let's look at that holo. Man, looks pretty clean to me. I'm trying to check the bottom. Right there, very light. You gotta like really strain to see it. That might slip through. If the backside is great. Those top corners look good. A little tiny white dot right there. Man, that's a really strong 9. And your uncommons weren't bad either. So congratulations, Harvey, on your pull. Make sure to get these out to you. Set this to the side. And then we have one more pack to be opened up in this video. And this is for the Psy Ducklings. They bought one of the Neo Rev first edition heavy packs, and they had watched the previous one, asked if we'd had an Ampharos or Blissey, and I don't recall that. But we're down to 2 from a regular box, and then we had that one random one that went out, that come in. So I'm hoping that we pull at one of these packs for side ducklings. We're going to start with that random one. We'll start with this one, and then we'll go to these two. He said he only wanted to buy one just in case, you know, for the backup. So let's see what comes out of this. This one is actually from a different box. You can see it's got 20.78 listed as a heavy. And this one was heavier than the other one. There was technically, when these come in, there was two of them, and the other one was lighter than this from what I remember. And it did have a hollow. And the rest of them from that box, we don't know what was there. Alright, here we go. For the side ducklings, we have Staryu, Chinchou, Murkrow, Magcargo, Graveler, come on Pokemon Breeder Fields. Got a Flaffy, Shuckle, Old Rod, Smoochum, Zubat. Oh! It is indeed a rare, so I'm glad that he did wait before buying, you know, multiple, so that we had that backup. So we're going to go with one of these other two. After these, that is it for the Neo Rev Heavies. I'm hoping this one has it for me. That one will go back to the consignee. And I did talk with the consignee about these. Like, are you sure you want to, you know, continue selling these? Because a lot, you know, we've had several that have come out as light, but he said, you know, yes, he wanted to continue with it. And that means, you know, if you guys buy it as a heavy, you're guaranteed that hollow. Otherwise, you get another pack open for you until you do, or you get a refund. So hopefully in this one, Apom, Staryu, got the Golbat, Parasect, and Unknown B. That should be that back card. Chinchou, Murkrow. Oh! Man, you got the Shining Gyarados. First time that I've ever opened up a Shining from a Neo series, or from a Neo Revelation. Oh, look at that. It's got like full-on hollow over the waves. Man, that is nice. Wow. Beautiful. Look at that. It's got like a tornado going on there. The very first Shining to come out, number 65. Magikarp technically come after it because it's number 66. You have the Shining Magikarp next. And with Shinings, you don't have this thing like an evolution type deal. Like, it's not Shining Magikarp evolving into Shining Gyarados. As you can see, it's a basic Pokemon. Alright, so with the one left, your Ampharos and Blissey is still active, but I hope that there's no way you're going to complain about pulling a Shining Gyarados, because that is what you want. Now we're going to look at the back and see how it's looking. It does have a little white dot there on that corner and on this corner. And that one. So I don't think you're going to get the tan, but man, that surface is still pretty clean. The front looks fantastic. Wow, I don't see a print line in there. Maybe you guys do, but I don't. And if it was in there, oh, it's got a swirl too right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of tough. There it is, right above the dude's head. I guess the perfect placement would be somewhere over here where you could make out the full swirl. But there it is. Wow, congratulations, you pulled the Shining Gyarados. Thanks guys for watching, and hopefully we will have another video soon. If we don't, I'll just see you the next time that we turn this camera on.